Welcome to Disaster Party Podcast. As always, this is Rob Stanio, joined by.
Andy Vivian's Woe Daddy. That's Bivans, the one true Woe Daddy.
All right. And guys, before we get started for our weekly news roundup, where we, Andy and I, go around the internet and finding things that we find interesting, so we share on a weekly basis.
Facts.
But before we jump into that, as always, I will say to like, share, follow, rate, review, comment, and subscribe to all of our social media platforms and YouTube. It does help us out, and we appreciate it. So, Andy.
Do it. You won't be let down. I promise.
Oh no, you won't.
No.
All right, Andy. So what's up? How's your week been? I feel like you had a rougher one this week.
I did. My week's been great. I finally made the decision to get the COVID vaccine, which I got the Moderna vaccine. And as of yesterday, it is thoroughly 100% whoop my ass. So I hear people, getting like side effects and whatnot. I feel like they were like, yo, we're going to take the side effects and double it on you, and this is how it's going to roll. I had the nastiest headache for the last 48 hours. Like, I can't even start to explain how bad it was. And I've just been so tired and so, like, run down and drained. Like, it literally felt like I had COVID all over again. But sometimes I guess you gotta go down to rise back up, right? So let's go.
That's what they say.
Here's looking to the future.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy though, because like I said, I had the symptoms of the first shot 7 to 8 days later. You pretty much had it instantly.
Bro, if I hit it 7 to 8 days later again, I'm gonna be pissed off.
No, I think it's one or the other. If anything, so.
But I was hearing from someone that they said that if you've had COVID already, your body thinks you have COVID again, so it's trying to fight it off.
So it's probably like working double as hard because of the first infection.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it's kicking my ass, and I'm not appreciative of it.
Well, you know what? At least you know that if you were to get your passport and then get called for wrestling, you can then go, I have my passport and I've been vaccinated.
Facts. And before you ask, no, I haven't made a new move on passport, but I do have to go to the post office to mail some things tomorrow, so I will be making an appointment tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
So you'll be done tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Whoopie whoopie doo.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, my week on the other hand hasn't been too crazy. It was the 4-year anniversary of Taylor and I, so that was fun.
Ooh, happy anniversary.
Oh, thanks, bud. My cousins over at Peaceful Provisions Vegan Donuts just opened up in Beacon, New York, and they killed it so wildly, so crazy this weekend that they sold out all 3 days that they were open.
Oh, wow. That's dope. Shout out to them.
Yup. So I'm sure that they're going, oh, we need to make some adjustments if we're selling out that fast, or we're just that damn good.
I'm going to go with the second, but make adjustments, and then you can make even more.
Yeah. But yeah, man, besides that, nothing too crazy over here. Just same old shit, different day. Oh, no, we ordered a Peloton.
Ooh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's not going to get here for like another month, but yeah, we bought one.
Nice.
So I'm going to give you guys weekly updates of how that shit's kicking my ass every week.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
I'm gonna do some before and after photos or something, man.
You got to. You got to.
Yeah, you know.
Also, shout out to the 9 to 5 millionaire Jamal King. I finally took the leap and bought his book and his book set, so I could at least get started with that to when I do get the money, I want to join his group for Make Real Estate Real and actually dive into the real estate investment game,
Very
see what
nice.
happens. So
Now it's not see what happens, make what happens.
make it happen. Facts.
Yeah. Kind of similar to the positive entrepreneurial conversation that we had last week with Bene. So if you haven't
100%.
listened to that yet, you should then turn this off and go on back to listen to it.
And he had some really, really good points on, making your dreams come true. Which I actually learned is that, you can't sell yourself short. You got to make your dreams bigger than yourself. So definitely check that out. It's a really dope audio.
Yep. All right, so let's move into our actual news segment. As always, we know that the Rob, the Bitcoin guy, comes around for the first segment. So let's see here. There's not much crazy news besides that the entire crypto market is down and it's crashed and it's like, what is happening? But no worries, because we're not selling. This is just a dip. Buy the dip. But that's not financial advice. So any and all liability to any of your... No, but everything is pretty much crashed. Dogecoin's down, SafeMoon's down, all these stuff. Bitcoin hit 47,000. So again, it hit highs, all-time highs of like 64 a couple weeks ago. And now it's at like 47, 48. And all I'm going to say again is buy the dip and hold the fort.
Do it. You won't regret it.
No.
But again, it's not financial advice, just saying.
But a lot of people are thinking that the reason why crypto crashed and stock markets crashed is because I guess there is a discussion of Biden putting in a new capital gains tax.
Oh?
To like 39-40%.
Oh, damn.
Okay. But then when you read on further, it says for people who've made over $1 million.
Oh.
Okay. Now, and then if you think about it, people who make over $1 million in investments who normally get capital gains either know how to sell it to still make money without getting the capital gains, or have write-offs about the capital gains that they can like write off against it, or they have means of taking collateral loans against it. So realistically, it doesn't really affect anyone who's making over $1 million, because most of them have accountants that kind of help them dodge that anyway.
Unless you're talking about them SafeMoon people, because, yeah.
Well, for those people who just like bought it, let it cash up like 1,000,000%, and then sold it, yeah, they get hit.
Hard, too.
Well, that's only if it goes into effect, but the thing, it's a discussion, so a lot of things I'm reading is basically saying that everyone's panic sold before that rule goes into effect, or if it goes into an effect.
I guess it's understandably so.
Yeah. So that's why it's like buy and hold, because for every single person that had paper hands and sold out, there's diamond hands that are just buying this up like no big deal.
Facts. And that when it shoots back up, they're going to be the ones to profit. Mm-hmm. The other ones are going to be left out in the dark.
Yep. All right. So my normal Bitcoin price of what I say, what it is right now, is $50,719.60.
Ooh. A little bit of a dip from last week, but
yeah. Like I said, it did hit 47, so it's on its way back up.
Can never count Bitcoin out.
On the road again. We're going to the fucking moon.
To the moon. I'm gonna make my own my own VIP suite on the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be called Whoa Daddy Suites.
Facts.
Where you can come in whoa and then get a daddy.
Oh, see?
Whoa.
That's that marketing cap right there. I love it. Talk about branding.
Yes, sir. All right, so let's keep on going with the news.
So I talked about this before. I'm still pissed off about it. Nobody still seemed to find any like legitimate news on this. And so this is like the first thing I've seen that's kind of matched what I read. But in DC Comics, the son of Kal-El, John Kent, Superman's son, becomes the Man of Steel. So Superman, I guess, is taking a back seat, and now his son is the one that's out fighting crime. Does this mean that they're still gonna go with the deal of calling him, what was it?
Super Clark.
Super Kent or Super Clark? Because if so, that's a pretty shitty storyline. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't mix the two. However, I know people have known that Batman and Bruce Wayne were the same as you get farther in comics, but you don't see them calling him Batwayne. Like, it's just dumb. It shouldn't be public knowledge. I don't know why that makes me mad.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Oh, let me go here. Video game news. Oh, my goodness. Can I tell you something? I got MLB 2021, the show. Just came out on 420. And holy shit, did this game look real.
Yo, the graphics nowadays.
Bro, like, I'm playing the game, and Banks is thinking that I'm watching a baseball game. I mean, I know he's only 1.5, but he's like, baseball. And, like, the commentating, like, the in-game, like, news reports and shit like that, I'm like, what? And, like, the crowd react. I mean, it looks good.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I'm telling you, the new graphics are insane.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell me because I'm seeing it. I'm like, what?
And you got an Xbox One, right? Like, you're playing it on Xbox One? Yeah. See, I still have a PS4, so, like, my graphics are good, but they ain't.
Well, I don't have an Xbox One X yet, but.
Well, they're still good, though.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right, keep it going.
So, apparently, HBO Max is getting a Jim Gordon show. So, I'm excited to see what they do with that. We all know the train wreck of Gotham. Actually, I can't even say train wreck, because it was decent if you followed it. Just, they really fucked over the fans for that finale. Like, it was horrible. I'm still saying this. And they also confirmed that Michael Keaton is, in fact, returning as Batman in the Flash movie in 2022. This is awesome because they're bringing that world into this world. And you gotta think, like, it's probably gonna be old Bruce. So maybe there's a chance we could see a Batman Beyond down the road with Michael Keaton as Batman. Or
that would be
as
cool.
Bruce Wayne.
That would be cool.
Facts. And I know you're excited about this.
You're gonna have to. Alright. You're gonna have to go into more detail. That's it, or is that just it?
So, I mean, that's all I saw, but I saw the title, and I was like, Rob's been talking about this for a hot minute. And he's gonna be very excited if they do this angle.
Well, there's a lot of rumors that in Falcon and Winter Soldier, there's a lot of teases and like things that make you think that the Skrulls are already there, and that this is actually setting up Secret Invasion.
Oh. Okay.
And
all right.
And damn it, I would want to say it right now, but since we are doing the Falcon and Winter Soldier review next week, I will save that for that. But there was one big scene that I was like, oh, the Skrulls.
See, as always, I'm going to have to rewatch it again so I can bring notes to you, the podcast, for the second time. But I completely missed that, so I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it. If there was any extra credit scenes, I only saw the very last one.
Well, it's what you know is what you know.
Okay. All right. That's
if
fair.
you know what's coming in Secret Invasion,
yeah,
because I know that, I kind of can know what's going on that can represent that.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
By knowing, you know, yeah.
See, I only have the the Avengers cartoon, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, to go off of from Secret Invasion. So that's about as far as my knowledge goes with that, but I'll have to do some research on that.
Okay.
But Emilia Clarke is joining the cast of Marvel Secret Invasions on Disney Plus. So it looks like they're still rolling with the Disney Plus shows, which I hope leads up to one giant movie, because I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, and I think it will obviously happen. So yes, that is super cool. So did you finish Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I did. I finished it today.
Okay, cool.
And that speech, man.
Dude, yeah.
So, I saw you guys starting to talk about it yesterday, and I was like, nope, we're putting this group chat on mute for a hot second. I don't want to know anything. And then I watched, because I still had last week's episode to finish.
Okay.
And then I finished the finale today.
Yeah, dude.
So
I saw some pretty bad reviews for the finale, but most of it was like there was not a lot, like they were like, oh, the action wasn't what I expected it to be, kind of thing. But if you think of like the depth of that last episode and like the emotion and shit like that, like that episode was fucking good.
so much happened in that episode that people don't realize, and like just like WandaVision, it started with action and didn't stop until literally the end.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I thought it was awesome. I'm excited to review it next week.
Yeah, me too. I think it's gonna set up. Well, we could talk about it. It's in the news. They have finalized the fact that Captain America 4 will be happening.
Yes.
So a lot of the things that happened in Falcon and Winter Soldier set up for the next Captain America, which is going to be epic.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. But I think that's the end of the news. Our new segment. But before we go, I tend to ask Andy the same question every week. Maybe he surprised me last week.
Ooh.
Maybe he'll surprise me now.
Ooh.
Have you watched any more of The Office?
I have. One episode.
Okay.
But I have.
Do you remember the episode?
Nope.
Okay.
Because it was Monday.
Fair enough.
But I'm sure once I go back on, I'll be like, oh, there it was. And
Ah,
next week I'll have more to tell you.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As always, we are going to say goodbye, and we're going to remind you to like, share, follow, rate, review, comment, and subscribe to us at Disaster Party Pod on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Go follow. Thank you guys. As always, this is Rob Cedeno.
Andy Bivians. Whoa, daddy.
And we are out. Bye. Bye.